Neymar injured again. Neymar was in tears last night after suffering a new injury during his first start of the season with Santos in the league. The Brazilian had to leave the field after just 34 minutes of play. Kylian Mbappé is suffering from a minor sprain with no apparent severity, according to Real Madrid. Declan Rice was man of the match both in the first and second legs against Real Madrid. Lautaro Martínez was named man of the match against Bayern Munich. For the first time on the Real Madrid bench, Carlo Ancelotti has failed to reach the Champions League semi-finals. Kylian Mbappé is about to celebrate his 27th birthday with neither a Champions League title nor a Ballon d'Or in his career. Here are the Champions League semi-final matchups. Arsenal ends Madrid's hopes and qualifies for the Champions League semi-finals. 2-1 for Arsenal. Bukayo Saka missed a penalty early in the game, but managed to open the scoring after the hour mark. And Martinelli scored late in the match to seal the win for the Gunners. Vinicius was the scorer for Madrid. 5-1 on aggregate. Real Madrid is eliminated from the competition. Kylian Mbappe's last 4 Champions League games. For games, 0 goals, 0 assists. The worst run of his career. Newcastle thrashes Crystal Palace and climbs to 3rd place in the Premier League. The Magpies have now won 5 straight Premier League games and humiliate Crystal Palace at their home ground. Newcastle overtakes Nottingham and now stands 3rd in the league. Benjamin Pavard scored his first goal for Inter Milan against his former club Bayern Munich. Lautaro Martínez becomes the first player in Inter Milan's history to score in 5 consecutive Champions League matches. Alexander Isak's Premier League stats are insane this season. 21 goals, 6 assists in 29 matches. Thomas Muller played his last Champions League match for Bayern yesterday. The last time Arsenal conceded 3 goals in a game was in December 2023 in a Premier League match against Luton Town. The Gunners won 4-3. 84 games without conceding more than 3 goals. A reminder, Victor Gyökeres's incredible 2024 still hasn't matched Lionel Messi's 2012. Chicago Fire is interested in Kevin De Bruyne. The MLS club wants to sign him as a free agent. The Belgian will consider his options in the coming days. Barcelona has contacted Rodrigo Beninker's camp as they look to compete with Atletico Madrid for the signature of the Tottenham midfielder. Jurgen Klopp is currently unhappy with his role as global director at Red Bull. He would be ready to leave if Brazil or Real Madrid came calling. Carlos Tevez wants to bring CR7 and Messi to his farewell match. Yes, I'll have my farewell match. We just need to find the right time. I want to reunite Cristiano and Messi. Andrea Pirlo. I still have a thorn in my side for not playing for Real Madrid or Barcelona, as playing there is every player's dream. But I'm very satisfied having played for the best Italian teams. Julian Alvarez surpasses Antoine Griezmann in goals during their first season at Atletico de Madrid. The Argentine striker has already scored 26 goals in his debut season, while Griezmann had scored 25 in 2014 to 2015. Joshua Zirkzee is out for the season with a hamstring injury. His first season at Manchester United. 48 matches, 7 goals, and 2 assists. On this day, 137 years ago, the Football League was founded. Here are the 12 founding clubs. Atletico Madrid is interested in Manchester United duo Alejandro Garnacho and Andy Courtois. We need to be self-critical. We must sometimes play more as a team. Luka Modric, 134 matches, becomes the most capped outfield player for Real Madrid in the Champions League, surpassing Karim Benzema, 133. Rodrigo in the double-header against Arsenal. 0 goals, 0 assists, 0 shots on target, 0 successful dribbles. PSG has announced the extension of its partnership with Visit Rwanda until 2028. This comes despite a petition against the deal nearing 75,000 signatures. Paul Scholes, the greatest midfielder of all time? Zinedine Zidane. Kevin De Bruyne was expecting to extend his contract with Manchester City. The player now has a tense relationship with the club since the announcement of his departure. Former Bordeaux player Aaron Bopenza has died, according to Romanian media. The Gabonese international is reported to have fallen from the 11th floor of a building in China. where he was playing. An investigation is underway. Manchester United has set Rasmus Højlund's price tag at €60 million. Sergio Guirassy has a €70 million release clause in his contract with Dortmund. The 29-year-old dreams of playing in the Premier League. Julian Alvarez is pushing for Atletico to make an offer to sign Enzo Fernandez. The two players are very close friends. Declan Rice. From the moment I signed with Arsenal, I felt we were on an upward trajectory. I believe we can achieve exceptional things in the years to come with this coach and mix of players. Mikel Arteta. If I'm here, it's thanks to Pep Guardiola. I called him this morning. I'll always be grateful to him. Carlo Ancelotti. Some think I'm the only one to blame, but I don't care. Thibaut Courtois. We cross a lot, but we didn't have a player like Joselu. Carlo Ancelotti is expected to leave Real Madrid at the end of the season. The decision is practically made. Harry Kane's stats are mind-blowing this season. 32 games, 35 goals, and 12 assists. Atletico Madrid is interested in re-signing Arsenal midfielder Thomas Partey on a free transfer this summer. Kieran Tierney has rejected offers from top European clubs, including Juventus and Bayer Leverkusen, to seal his return to Celtic. Saudi Pro League officials remain determined to sign Vinicius Jr. from Real Madrid for Al Ahly, while Al Nassr is now targeting a move for Luis Diaz from Liverpool. Ancelotti on his future. I don't know if this was my last Champions League match with Real Madrid, and I don't want to know. We've had a fantastic era. We still have La Liga, the Copa del Rey, and the Club World Cup. Here is the Premier League table after match day 32. Chelsea has held new talks with Victor Gyökeres's representatives to confirm their interest in a transfer worth around €75 million. Chelsea does not plan to sell Moises Caicedo, despite real interest from Al Nassr. Caicedo's value is well above the £115 million paid for him. Romeo Lavia is back in full training with Chelsea. Manchester United is now the favorite to sign Liam Delap this summer. On this day in 2021, Barcelona won their 31st Copa del Rey title by beating Athletic Club 4-0 in the final. The first leg between Barcelona and Inter Milan will take place on April 30th. Inter Milan will host the second leg against Barcelona on May 6th. Currently, the goal with Dani Olmo is to get him back in rhythm, so he could be a real option to start against Real Madrid in the Copa del Rey final. The last time Barcelona played a Champions League semi-final, Lamine Yamal, Cubarsí, and Bernal were just 11 years old. Here is Manchester City's away jersey for the Club World Cup. Pep Guardiola has personally spoken with Florian Wirtz, showing him the project. He would be the designated successor to Kevin De Bruyne. Manchester City is ready to offer €150 million plus a significant salary. Wirtz has not yet made a decision regarding his future. He wants to wait until the end of the season to see which option is best for winning the Champions League and the Ballon d'Or. For him, the preferred order is Real Madrid, Manchester City, and then Bayern Munich. His father prefers a move to Bayern Munich, but as of now, no decision has been made regarding his future. Benfica will try to sign Renato Sanchez permanently for less than €10 million. A Brazilian delegate was present at the Santiago Bernabéu yesterday. The federation's idea is to convince Ancelotti to join them as soon as the season with Real Madrid ends, or ideally even before June. Lewis Skelly. Playing against Real Madrid is like playing against Manchester City. I feel no pressure facing them. Lucas Vazquez's words after the match sounded like a farewell. Very emotional. He said, "Real Madrid always comes back, and thank you so much for everything." Subscribe for daily football news.